Tonight, celebrations on Russian state television after Trump picked Matt Gaetz and Tulsi Gabbard for highly sensitive national security roles.
Breaking news out of the Trump campaign headquarters, more commonly known as the Kremlin, as Russian state TV was openly celebrating Trump's selections for national security positions. Which is great, because you know what they say, the enemy of my enemies within is my friend. In more ways than one, apparently. And we'll break down exactly why Putin is praising Trump's picks for some of the highest offices with regard to national defense in just a second. But as if it wasn't clear enough that Moscow has Trump's jingle balls in a vice grip, they were just days ago running this smut piece about the president-elect's wife in name only.
В 2000 году обложка глянцевого журнала GQ будущая первая леди в неглиже лежит на шкуре. В самом журнале сексуальные фото Мелании у частного самолета и на его борту. На одном из снимков модель в бордовом белье лежит на синем ковре с большой печати США, государственной эмблемы Америки. Как будто в редакции мужского журнала что-то знали заранее о будущем своей модели.
Что на самом деле значит мое тело и мой выбор?
Okay, listen here, Spetsnaz. I will not have you slandering and slut-shaming the First Lady of the United States. She is an American citizen, all right? At least wait till she gets deported. And also, if we're gonna body shame people, make sure you keep that same energy when it comes to the senile sack of Big Macs. But even though that was humiliating, it pales in comparison to hearing the state media of one of our greatest adversaries openly praising Trump's picks for national security cabinet members.
Kremlin-controlled TV praising some of President-elect Trump's cabinet picks, calling designated Attorney General Matt Gaetz, quote, a Trump loyalist, and also speaking favorably about Trump's pick for Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, for repeatedly parroting Kremlin talking points on the war in Ukraine.
Директором нацразведки станет Tulsi Gabbard.
She, from day one, clarified the reason for Russia's special operation in Ukraine, the anchor says, criticizing the actions of the Biden administration.
Track record only.
Gabbard's words in 2022, right after Russia launched its invasion of Ukraine, caused even panelists on Russian state TV to cynically ask if she's a Kremlin agent. Yes, the host said, without providing any evidence. But the Russians ripping into designated Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth and National Security Advisor Mike Waltz. Waltz at the Republican convention proposed deploying more American drones in the Black Sea and bragged about how Trump threatened to bomb, as he put it, Putin's Kremlin, the anchor says. That is what's called Russophobic Dream Team, or the American Dream Team. Of course, there's a lot of discussion here in Russia about the new Trump administration that's taking shape and what some of the picks could mean for relations with Russia, especially when it comes to possibly ending the war in Ukraine. Donald Trump сказал, что он обязательно хочет решить конфликт в Украине. Как вы думаете, это возможно? Через разговоры, через военные действия, как думаете?
Я не знаю, как это может решить Дональд Трамп, но очень бы хотелось, чтобы это поскорее решилось, и решилось как можно мирным путем, то есть через переговоры, а не через действия, которые есть сейчас.
Ну, знаете, тут еще немножко амбиций во всех, будем так говорить, их, у власти имущих. И вот, не знаю, он будет свою линию гнуть, Трамп. Ну, я надеюсь, и скорее всего, что будет договор с Украиной.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has said he's willing to talk to Donald Trump even before Trump takes office. The Russians praising some of the president-elect's appointments as officials who could help normalize relations with Moscow. Asked about all of this today, and Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said that the Russians are monitoring all of this very closely. At the same time, he also says that this is not their main priority, and so therefore, at this point in time, they do not want to comment on the cabinet appointments yet. Aaron?
Yes, incompetent national security team that will be fired in first 3 months. This is perfect amount of time for us to find solution to Ukrainian conflict. It would almost be comical if so many people's lives and our national security were not at stake. But here we are with our enemies openly praising our incompetent national security team and cabinet for the White House. But yeah, that's the story, and we'll have to wait and see how all of these cabinet appointments play out, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. How do you think MAGA will contort their brains to somehow poise this as good news? And who do you think is going to be the first one to get fired out of Trump's cabinet? Let me know in those comments below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. For Really American, I am Kenny Hesse, and I'll see you all in the next one.